Okay.
All right. Back on the record on 652160, State of Texas versus Tarika Lynn Bentley. This is particularly the charge of DWI. The court had to interrupt the proceedings because documentation on the application for judge-ordered community supervision probation was not available briefly. It is now before us. Ms. Bentley, the document I'm showing hello. The document I am showing you is on case 652160, that at the top is the identifying information, State of Texas versus Tarika Lynn Bentley, in County Court of Law number 5, Bexar County, Texas. This document is titled Application for Judge-Ordered Community Supervision Probation. Did you review this carefully with Mr. Navy?
Yes, sir.
Did you see and understand what you're telling me under oath by signing this application?
Yes.
All right, now, understand clearly that a probation is a written, legal, binding agreement between you and this court. Specifically, when you enter your plea, there will be a punishment. And part of that punishment will be a jail sentence. So long as you live up to the conditions of supervision, then the jail sentence will be suspended. If you violate the conditions or refuse to live up to them, for whatever the reason, the state can ask me to give you official notice, bring you in for a hearing, and depending on the evidence, put you in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, the conditions of supervision will be read to you by the probation office or officers, and you will sign those conditions and they will be placed in your hand. So there won't be any question of what your obligations are. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, to the charge. Let's see, first of all, before you is what's called a personal data sheet. You put in the information there. Are you employed or not, ma'am? Are you working somewhere?
Yes, I am. I just started. I'm sorry.
Where do you work, ma'am?
I work at the Buckhorn the Buckhorn Museum and Saloon, the one downtown in Houston.
Okay. And what is your income?
I just started, so I've only been there 2 weeks.
And what have you earned in those 2 weeks?
I haven't gotten my check yet.
Okay.
I
Are you
think
working full time?
No, sir. I think the first week I got like 20 hours, and then last week I got 15.
Okay.
And it's at $9 an hour.
All right. We'll scroll, Patty. The information you gave me there on the 3 references, is that accurate?
Yes.
You have a grandma Charles and a grandma Dunlap?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have 3 dependents. How old are they?
I have my 4-year-old, my 2-year-old, and then my 11-month-old.
Okay. All right. Are you receiving any child support for them?
No, sir.
It says that you're married.
Yes, but he's in prison.
Oh. All right.
Hey.
Scroll, please. All right. To the charge of DWI, ma'am, how do you plead?
No contest, right?
Okay.
Mr. Navy is nodding.
Yes.
I guess you know what you're doing, right? Ms. Bentley?
Yes.
All right. Based on your plea of no contest and the evidence, you've made a plea agreement. And the first two boxes on that agreement form in front of you will be marked. The first one is about your rights. The second one is that you're a U.S. citizen. Then you have what's called defendant's acknowledgements. You're aware of what those 5 different boxes say. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. The court will, the state is proceeding on DWI. You entered a plea of no contest. Now, I am ordering you to come here to the court's offices within 7 days. I need you to have your thumbprint placed on the different documents that require your thumbprint. That's by law. And you have 7 days to come in and do it. The offices for the county court at 5, starting court at law number 5, are in the hallway behind the courtroom. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You're sentenced to 180 days, Bexar County Jail, probated for a term of 2 years. Is that clear?
Yes.
You're fined $200 plus court costs. You have 3 little children. You have no support other than your own work. Is anybody else supporting you?
No, sir.
All right. I will probate that $200. You have enough to carry as it is. That means that if you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, then the $200 will be forgiven. But if you foul up, if you fail to do your duty or you refuse to, then you're going to have the whole $200. And depending upon any hearings, ma'am, you might wind up in jail. So make sure you do everything you're supposed to. Included in the conditions, you will complete the DWI education program, a TAP evaluation and recommendations. For 1 year, you will have an ignition interlock on your vehicle. And during the entire period of probation, you're not to have any alcohol. Now, you're working at a place where they serve alcohol, right?
Yes.
You be extra. You don't want to wind up in jail. Your supervisory fee will be a minimum of $25. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Questions, Ms. Bentley? You have any questions?
No, sir.
Any questions, Mr. Navy?
No, Your Honor, no questions at this time.
Ms. Caitlin Morgan?
No questions, Your Honor. I did just want to ask or note that can this be transferred to jail court so that she can do that during probation?
And what be done?
I think it deals with the felony plea. Is that right, Mr. Navy? Or is that just going to be dealt with later?
I think it was possibly drug court.
Oh, drug court. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If basically she would be evaluated for that if she needed to by probation.
Well, let's let that be done, and then if there's a question or problem afterward, we'll look into it.
Okay.
All right. Then there being nothing further on this matter, Mr. Navy and Ms. Bentley, you are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on.
Ms. Bentley needs to talk to Ms. Luna.